This is a story to show the power of art. On any one night in the UK, there can be over 3,500 rough sleepers. Manchester has the fourth highest amount of rough sleepers anywhere in the UK. This is why a team used art as a tool to inject kindness back into the community. The Wall of Kindness will be a mural in which people can hang on essential items for the homeless, such as warm clothes, sleeping bags and toiletries.
More than just giving things and receiving things, it's this concept of developing kindness, you know, being able to give in kindness and receive in gratitude and give what you can and take what you need.
We got permission to create the Wall of Kindness at the Mustard Tree, a Manchester-based homeless charity.
I think it's quite a calming thing to do when you get stuck into drawing or painting or creating anything. It's a time to zone out and just be calm.
Art has helped me personally ease it. I mean, even so, for instance, when I was in jail, I managed to do art every day.
Put it this way, if it wasn't for art, my life would have probably taken a very traumatic and disastrous turn.
Here at Mustard Tree we do what we can. We get 400 new referrals every month, people who are homeless, street homeless or at risk of homelessness, and we do what we can through our programmes and our work placements to support those people. When I first heard about the Wall of Kindness, I absolutely loved it. And the images were pretty amazing as well, but it was just that concept of the Wall of Kindness, you know. We've been saying it and saying it and saying it, and people have told us to shut up saying Wall of Kindness.
Right, so a bit more. Just try that.
As a concept and as an idea, it's just amazing.
When I found out about this project, I thought it was a brilliant idea, and it's somewhere to concentrate it all rather than it just be handing it out here and there. It's one place for somebody to come to and get what they need.
So I was street homeless for a while and then homeless for about 3.5 years. I eventually ended up at a hostel, and it was the hostel that I ended up at that sent me here to Mustard Tree as part of a Get Well plan. So I came to Mustard Tree as a service user and ended up volunteering, and then eventually started to develop creative programmes as a volunteer, and then about 3.5 years ago they employed me full time as creative programmes manager. So I deal with people every day who come in here with broken, and I see people who engage in the arts, and all of a sudden they start to understand that they can create something beautiful. But the art is used as a tool to get people talking to each other. It just helps people to grow, basically.
Yeah, the name, the Wall of Kindness, it's not just for people to come and take what they need. It's spreading a message like to be kind and to be generous and positive to people.
There has been widespread criticism in the way in which we as a society deals with homelessness. The Wall of Kindness was created in just 2 days by a small group of people, and yet was able to impact on making the help more accessible to the people who need it.
I taught myself to paint in jail, so it's almost like a lifesaver in jail, when there's nothing much else, and you can be creative and express yourself through art. It becomes really important. And so art is a big part of my life.
But when I became homeless, it was a whole different situation altogether, and I quickly found myself in a world that was cruel and violent and just full of negativity. And I think personally, me being homeless was just another stage that I had to go through.
My mind's going on the wall of love and the wall of peace and the wall of this, that and the other. And so It's kicked off a lot of ideas for me. I suppose historically walls have always been there to separate people, but now a wall can be looked at as something to unify people, and I think it will grow. It can grow, it could be massive, because there's walls everywhere, and all the walls in the city can be used for kindness.